You thought we'd sleep, no time to weep. We're here again, let alpha reign. Money, 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 Mithril money. Building stats like gold and honey. The code is tweaked, the volumes run. The alpha's back, the Friday fun. You thought we'd sleep, no time to weep. We're here again, let alpha reign. Money, 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 Mithril money. Oh, yeah! Money, 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 Mithril money. Oh, it's good. Money, 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 Mithril money. Can you dig it? Oh, hit me. You thought we'd sleep, no time to weep. We're here again, let alpha reign. The code is tweaked, the volumes run. The family's back, the Friday fun. Money, 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 Mithril money. Mithril money in the house. Money, 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 Mithril money. Ha!
Welcome back, everyone, for another Alpha Friday. Amazing to be here. Welcome, Thomas. Welcome, Paul. Welcome.
Hello, everyone.
Awesome to be here. Beautiful. Let's just double check to make sure that we're actually live.
I think we are live. Yes. Yeah, I checked. I will just send maybe a post to inform people. Give me 1 minute. You can start, Alex.
Good morning, Sanders. Oh, we got an exciting episode in front of us today. Amazing. We got, as usual, we're going to go over some milestones, some partnership updates, some community stuff. We got some really cool product updates coming that I am very excited to share with you guys, and I'm quite sure Thomas is as well. And then after that, we're gonna, maybe have a little bit of a look into the future and see what is going to be coming over the next couple of days. But let's start with, we have had the extended Pacifica competition running from the 8th to the 18th. Let me see if I can find the little link to the spreadsheet. So I highly recommend people that participated to check out their position. I'm going to share the link here so that you guys have easy access to it. So there was, just for anybody that is new, there was a competition between Pacifica and Extended that we very much got to participate in. You could play both sides. That's the beauty with being a Mithril community member. We double-checked with them. They were so happy about us having people joining on both sides, completely fine with them. And I'm actually a little bit proud. I don't know if I've told Thomas this, but I did beat you on one of them, but you beat me on one. So I think I beat you on Pacifica. I think I got 107th position. So 170 was my position on Pacifica, which I'm quite happy with.
Top 30%, because I think it was like 500 people per exchange participating.
I think so. So it was quite decent on Pacifica, but I think Thomas beat me on Extended. I was 330 on Extended, and I think, Thomas, what were you on Extended?
Extended 300 and Pacifica 180. What did you say? No, we are almost the same.
Dude, I was 170 on Pacifica and 330 on Extended.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's see, quite close. The sender is shared on Telegram is 150, so that's a big one. You will
get points, man. You will
great
get points.
Monies.
Wait, Sanders, let us know what volume did you do and at what cost? I will check that quickly for myself as well, because I think
that's not easy to check like this in live, Alex.
Yeah. So I actually did. Okay, this is some interesting stats. I did $352,000 worth of volume on Pacifica for $174. As you know, Pacifica gives you actually a bit more. So now I did 420,000, something like that in volume. I've done another 50 today, so I'm getting up there. but 420, and I've gotten 552 points in total. So you're actually getting more than 100 points per 100K in volume on Pacifica, and the Pacifica points are really, really good in terms of price. I think, Thomas, if we look at your beautiful point calculator, the points
Let's look at it.
Is, if lowest Pacifica valuation at 250, which for sure they're between 500 and 750. I even think that they might be over 750, but I think Polymarket, puts it at roughly 600 or something like that. And Pacifica at 250, so lowest FDV valuation that we're going for, each point is worth $3.12. So,
sorry, Alex, can you check? I think Hugo is waiting to be let in the chat, let in the video. I don't know since how long.
I got too caught up in the points. Sorry, Hugo. Welcome, Hugo. Sorry, I was looking at the points. I'm like, I made.
Yeah.
But wait, I'm going to share my screen so that more people can see this.
Please show the beautiful page that we did, Alex.
It is.
And it will get improved very soon. Many stuff will be improved. Like we will tell you everything in a few minutes. But some big updates are coming.
Should I zoom in a bit? Is that better?
Yeah, no, it's good.
Beautiful. So we've got on 552, and then on Paradix, we're actually past 3,000 now. And Paradix, what was it we saw on Polymarket? Paradix, the odds on Polymarket is that
I think Paradix, 1B is safe, to be honest. And what I will do, I will do an update, and I will add the tiny link of Polymarket, because guys, we used Polymarket prediction to kind of put these ranges of FDV, and I don't know how they do, but they are often right. So if you are looking at Polymarket and also kind of conservative, you are super safe. But let's remember that in this point value estimator, some information are confirmed by the team, but not everyone. Like Paradex 20% airdrop, this is confirmed. Extended 30% allocation airdrop is also confirmed. Pacifica is not yet confirmed, so it's kind of in between. So that's why I want to, in the new version I will ship maybe this weekend, I will just say this is verified information. So okay, this it's safe, but there are still some hypotheses. Sorry, just wanted to share this.
That was good. And I need to correct myself, Thomas. I was actually 313 on extended. So you were 13. I was 13 positions away from you on extended, and you were 10 positions away from me on Pacifica. And on extended, I'm quite happy with this. I did $269,000 of volume at $84. Those are actual numbers, not extrapolated. So it's
and on that
Paradix, I can actually very concretely say how much points you get per million, because on Paradix, I spent $92. I generated $997,000 worth of volume. Incredible. Like under $100 for a million in volume is chef's kiss. And I got 500 plus points for it. I think I got 552 for a million of volume. So
wait, so you're getting the points are like less than 20 cents. So you're making bank.
I'm actually making bank.
For sure, you're making big profits. 2x profit at least.
Yeah, I can literally go to OTC right now and sell them at, I think, 0.22, 0.25-ish, something like that. So, it's actually, my cost was, $92 at 0.27. I'm nearly doubling my money. So it's at 158, 160. At 0.57, it would be $314. Sorry, I don't know this by hand. I literally made this post earlier this morning. That's why I know it. I'm not that good at math. So it's really, I'm in green on Paradix. I'm in green most of the days on Extended, and on Pacifica, I'm just printing right now, which I'm very happy about. Sorry, now we took a little bit of a detour, but highly recommend checking out your position in the link that we just shared. It's the official link from the Extended and Pacifica competition. Hopefully you participated like Sanders did, who was 153 position on extended. Nice work, Sanders. I actually think you
You're
got the
very
best.
good with this highlighting comments now. I'm impressed.
I'm getting better. It's fun also when people are active. So so highly recommend checking it out. If you participated, you got extra points. Extra points means free money. Like, why not? And speaking about free money, sorry, I need to wrap this up so that we get to the other pods as well. Because you also want to hear how Breakpoint was. But super quickly, Extended got announced officially. We're excited about that. Extended is a great team, is a great platform. We're going to do more stuff with the Extended crew going forward. But now the announcement is officially out. We've also launched the grid bots. If you have followed my daily episodes, you've seen that I have had a little bit of a tough luck with the grid bots. I was super happy yesterday because I did like one on pump that was very bearish. And of course, it's the one afternoon that pump goes up. So I've had a little bit unfortunate. Otherwise, pump is just a beautiful slope down the hill. So I need to run it for a bit, I think. But yeah, grid bots are currently live. And if you want, take the opportunity to try them out until Tuesday. So if you want to be one of the early testers on the grid strategy bots, run them until Tuesday, because on Tuesday we're going to be giving out $500, 500 stable dollars from ourselves directly to you guys. So there's two competitions. One is the most amount of volume. So literally, whoever generates the actual most amount of volume gets 250. I'm coming for that. I'm going to challenge. No, the team is not going to get any prize money, but I'm still competitive in mind. So I'm definitely going to try to get a shit ton of volume. And then we have cost per million. So those are the two verticals. You can either generate as much volume as humanly possible or have the best cost per million. And the cost per million is then extrapolated. So if you have positive P&L, $10, and you've generated 100K of volume, nobody else can beat that relation. So the positive P&L with the volume, then you would be the winner.
But to be in the leaderboard, you need at least 50K of volume. So you cannot just do like 500 volume at 1 cent positive and you're in.
No fake vanity shit here. Like, you need to actually, it needs to run for a while. A lot of us have had nice looking bots for like half a day, and then something happens, and so you need to run them for a while. You need to make sure that you found a good config that actually works, not just got lucky for a couple of hours. In addition to that,
maybe I can just explain very quickly how the grid works, because it's I like it because it's super easy. So you're like you decide a direction, either long or short, and a trade size, let's say $100, and the number of split. If you choose, and when you launch the bot, it will place orders on it will split your trade size in 2, in 3, in 5. It's up to 6, and then it will place buy entries. So if you do $100 with 5 split, it will place 5 order of $20 to the bottom to buy lower, and then to the top to sell at a higher price. So that's why when it's ranging, it's working best. And you can either turn on the bullish, you have a bias. If you are neutral bias, all the grid on top and on the bottom, they are exactly symmetrical. But if you have a bullish bias, you extend the upper grid, and if you have a bearish, is it clear? Bearish bias, you extend the bottom grids basically. So you will earn more if the price goes down more. That's it.
Awesome.
It's quite easy, and it's quite fun to see, because like I was running a bot with 5 splits, and you can have up to 15 orders. So 5 to buy low, 5 to sell high, but you also have position sometimes to decrease your position size. So you can have up to 15. So it's like, wow, that's a big machine.
And it's really good. Like one thing that I've noticed as I try to get a bit more financial with my own experimentations. So of course, for the people that follow us, you know that nearly every day we put out one piece of content. Most days is video. Sometimes we do video and a thread sharing our experiments. So we're doing that to try and help everyone out, so that if we find something that works, we share it with you guys, so that you can avoid running the expensive experiments that we sometimes run. And one thing that I noticed with the grid bots, huge shout out to you, Paul, who for running one. It's awesome to see. What I've started to do is I've actually gone to Perplexity, done an analysis of the top 100 tokens to see which one has a very clear direction. And if I find a token with a very clear direction for like a day or 3 days at minimum, then that is a good candidate for a grid, because then I can do a grid in that direction. But it can also turn out not good. I did that yesterday on Pump, and of course, Pump decided to pump as I did it. So it turned out I got the cake back in my face. Okay, wait. Any more any more community updates? So we have the competition. The grid competition started yesterday. It's going to be running until Tuesday next week. So if you want a little bit of stable coin right before Christmas to buy some late Christmas presents, now is opportunity to join the grid competition. It's on Pacifica. So make sure that you're running the grid bot on Pacifica.
Yep.
And then, of course, you get both points and the opportunity to get some stables. You also will be earning Mithril points, but we can go into that a bit later because we've got some product updates coming soon. But guys, before we leave the community milestones, oh yeah, holy shit, I nearly forgot. We also passed $55 million in volume in our first 35 days from opening the doors, which is absolutely ridiculous. Something even more ridiculous is that we're currently at 64, 65 something. We have nearly started to do, we're doing 2.5. Yesterday we were at 2.7. Today I think we're going to break that record. We're doing maybe 2.750, 2.8. That is incredible, guys. We are literally in the top 100 or 120. I think if you looked at all perp dexes, Mithril is actually getting and then I'm going to stop my jammering. PancakeSwap is at 7 million roughly in daily volume. So we are doing roughly a little bit less, but roughly half of Pancake's daily volume. And we got 5 or 8 people listening into our Alpha Friday. Like, this is as early, as asymmetric of a play as you can get. We're 20 people-ish here, and we're doing half the volume of PancakeSwap after 35 days. It's ridiculous. It's so exciting and cool. Anything else on the community stuff, or should I pass it over to you now, Thomas? Because we have a lot of product stuff to go over as well.
Let's go. Let's jump in.
Let's do it. I've got
What
nice
should I talk about?
And like, guys, please let us know if you find something that works. I don't know if I would trust Thomas. Thomas told me, like, yeah, run a grid bot on BTC bullish for $100. It worked for me. He was like, I've made $100 or $40 or stuff like that. I launched one. The day after, I lost $50. So I don't know if I would listen to Thomas, but Sanders or Paul.
Probably you misclicked, Alex.
If you guys are running grid bots and they're working out, let me know in what direction I should be looking, because right now I'm cowboying my grid bot. Thomas, take the mic away from me. I'm going to mute myself.
Just go neutral preset and you're safe, I think. So what did we do this week? Mostly improving, fixing a few stuff. Also, as always, thanks to your feedback. So thanks a lot for everyone that is testing and sharing with us. And you help us a lot every day to improve, to find issues. And sometimes they are concerning issues. That's why we are still in beta, right? But you help us tremendously to erase all of these tiny issues. And we are moving very fast, I think. So I'm very happy. G, good evening, Godfather. Nice to see you there. Polio, yeah, natural is a good one. Sorry. But we still started to do two very good projects, I think. So maybe I will explain the first one, which is one of the long-term objectives we have at Mithril is to basically allow everyone to transform an idea into an automated trading strategy. Because maybe not everyone is a trader or knows how to set up a single trade, not even a complex bot, right? So, but many people have ideas all the time. And one thing that Polymarket showed very well is like Polymarket, they allowed everyone to answer a very simple question. Do you believe Bitcoin will be up or down tomorrow in 15 minutes? And so everyone can understand this and you say, yeah, I've got an opinion. It's either yes or no. So I bet. So what Polymarket did is like they were able to onboard new people that would never have been traders per se, but no, it's just so easy. They removed kind of the execution part that they became trader. And it's also what we want to do. Maybe I have an opinion. I think like I'm bullish on Ethereum. I'm pretty convinced over the next 2-3 months it will go up, but maybe like a bit a choppy way up. And I don't know how to execute on this strategy. But what if Mithril could help you to take care of the execution part and only leave you with the ID? So it's basically what we want to do. So what we started, and I will share. Wait, need to find the correct one. Oh, wait, I just closed it.
I just double check. We are in the top. If you look at Perplex volume on DeFi Llama daily volume, we are actually in the top 100. If you look at what we were doing compared to some others. So huge shout out to everyone that has made that possible. Paul, I will launch one. If you're telling me that one is doing quite good, I will launch one right after this live. Sanders, I don't know why this could be my curse. Anything I do with ETH is in the red within, yeah, I don't know, it's a curse I have. So I will stay away from ETH. I've had a little bit better with Sui and Sol. Sol, I'm actually doing really good right now. I can look that up and share that. I think that might be a DIY strategy. So I don't know if that's a grid one. But Thomas, I will share your screen so that you can walk people through the magic that you've created.
So it's very early. It's a beta product. Maybe we will release it under this shape, but not right now. Maybe in a few days, because we still have very short deadlines. But basically, the objective of this is to say, what do you think will happen in the market? And we will take care of executing this for you. Let's do like a scenario. I think the market will range. So I click this. And I'm not sure about the direction, so I will keep it neutral. Or maybe I think, yeah, I'm kind of bearish. And I am very bearish. I have a strong conviction the market will go down. But maybe that doesn't make sense if we say, let's say I think a big move is coming and I'm super bearish with a strong conviction. And I want to catch big move. Or maybe I want to have more action. Okay, just you choose what you want to do. You select your token and you go next. Here is totally optional. You can kind of fine tune your thing. So do you want to trade a lot or not so much, higher conviction or the machine gun style to trade a lot? Do you want your entry criteria to be very aggressive, so you enter a lot with less confirmation maybe, or you want to be super conservative, like only when you have a perfect setup you get in? And what is your risk level? So this is more about if I lose, how much can I lose? So in the backend is related to the stop loss parameter, this kind of thing. So I want to be safe. Boom. This generates a strategy for you. It will look for a breakout signal, set up the risk parameters, and the exit condition. So it will use a take profit and also close after X hours. And if you want, you can deep dive a bit more and see a lot of what's under the hood, but you don't have to, because the default setup is good enough. And then you created a strategy that is unique for what you want to do. And you can reveal it with this tiny animation. Tactician, you are patient, you have a conviction, and you deploy. You have kind of a summary of what you're doing. Breakout opportunity, bearish bias, patient on BTC, quite safe. And you can choose on what exchange to launch it. And bam, that's it. And this will create a bot for you. And so the goal of this is really to allow anyone to express an ID and to enter. And this is automated bot. So it's not only one trade, it's like forever running.
Launch it, Thomas. Call it Alpha 19th of December. Is it the 19th? Wow, okay.
Yeah, I will launch it, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, I want to see how this one. I've already launched a couple of these. As I said, the pump one, I was a bit stupid. I shouldn't have done what I did. But the Sol one is doing. Check out the performance of it.
Deployed. Wait, I need to find it. Look, I have so many bots I'm testing every day. Alpha 19 September launching. You can even see your size. Choose this market, and this is my stop loss. So it's kind of now we put on the log just to see what happened. Okay, we'll see. Let's see next week what's happened. Wait, next week it's 26. Okay, will be interesting. So that's it. It's running. In a few minutes, the logs will appear to explain my signal, if it was detected or not, this kind of stuff. That's it. That's the first thing we built this week. And we think go live maybe next week. We need to test it a tiny bit more.
Absolutely fantastic. I think it's beautiful. Hopefully this is like a step in the direction towards really enabling people to go from idea to execution. We might be playing around with a couple of different UIs to see what becomes the most intuitive way for people to do that journey, to go from idea to execution. But the cool thing here is that the way that we're building this enable us to get all of the Lego pieces, all of the modules in place. So this is the first version that we could think of that we were very happy with. And that enabled us to do stuff like, if you want to have a chat GPT-like interface in the future, then all of the parameters, all of the components, the building blocks are already in place. So this is, if you're waiting for that chat GPT-like interface, it's coming. It's coming. We're getting there. But this is like, we want to build in this way. There's no reason to rush anything. We really want to experiment and try out all of these different strategies, as many different parameters as possible, so that we get edge cases. And one way that we're trying to do that is by running these small local competitions where we just take a bit of stables from our own pocket and share that with you guys for helping us test out what good parameters are for a grid bot during X and Y market regime. So it's really a little bit like either product like experimentation or paid product testing, or a combo of both of them. But Thomas, I think it looks fantastic. I have one called the Conservative and one called the Strategist. So I'm quite excited about mine. I love the animation at the end. It's beautiful. And then should we share something else about product that might happen during the Christmas? Hopefully we can have it ready for the New Year's so that people can maybe earn points by doing some other stuff. Should we share a little bit?
I will share the point thing, but I will keep the second surprise for a tiny bit later, because I want to polish it a tiny bit more. But if you are very careful, you will, as usually, see some alpha in this stream. Share screen again. Not this one. Yeah, this one. So you know it's not. We always announce it, right? We're going to release the points probably today, for sure today. So we had to create a new kind of points compared to the one we have with the vault.
Should I
Because
wait?
the vault.
Should I share the screen that you?
Yes, yeah, please.
Okay, it's coming.
So Mithril with the vault product, we already have a points that are called the more points. But because these points, they have also Mithril token allocation, but also the airdrop that we all farm together allocation, we couldn't use the same point for the bots, basically, because the bots, you farm points, you farm airdrop with your own wallet. So we had to create a new kind of point, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So we did it, and we did it in this way. So we will allocate 1 million points every week to everyone that participates to the volume with the bot. And how it works, so you remember you have some badges, and these badges give you a multiplier based on your progression. You will see here is 195. It's not the same here. There is a reason, but this is a tiny surprise. And it's very simple. We look at what is your share of volume between the total, and then we multiply your volume by your volume multiplier. That's your boost, basically. And we call this a boosted volume. And then we look at your share and you get the point. For example, this I would be rank 7. It's nice. That's it. That's as simple as this. And then you can see your volume breakdown. And maybe there are some weeks where we'll say, okay, 2 weeks point on extended for this week, because we have, I don't know, incentive with the decks. They want us to promote them. We can do something like this. And in the same occasion, we also have a new referral for the bots, where it's very simple. Whatever people you invite gets points, you get 10% of that. We want to make it super simple. So that's it. The points, they are based on your volume and with your badge multiplier. And this we will push it today. It will also kind of evolve, right? We will make it nicer. We will make it a bit more something you can share, this kind of stuff.
Thank you, Thomas. And I very much agree. It looks really good. I think it's good. I think it's simple. I just want to clarify one thing. If you are, like most of us, probably in the vault, the first product that we released at Mithril, you're still earning those points. These points are completely separated from the vault points. And that's how we want it, right? Because is it already live, Thomas?
Apparently, I thought I made it admin only, but maybe I made a mistake. But it's okay. It's all good. Sorry, I forgot to say. When we release the bot, okay, we released it already, the points. We will do, later today, I will run a small program to give you points based on your allocation since the beginning of your bot activity. So everything that you've done, you accumulated points already. So you will see in a few hours, a big amount of points coming to your profile.
Thank you so much, Thomas. We're very happy. And yes, we've gotten confirmation now. It is live. Beautiful. We push so much every week that we don't even know what we push anymore. So we pushed the points. We've pushed Thomas, David Shipping. Beautiful. I was actually thinking about the other one as well. But then we save that one to after Christmas maybe, or?
Yeah, because it needs to look good.
Okay.
We have time.
But wait, are you thinking about the tree, or are you thinking about where I can submit and share and do that thing? There's two.
We have too many things. No, the tree is a surprise for January.
So then I will just tease a little bit, because people might have seen that since the start, we've had the guild and essentially the creator. We've had on Telegram the little guild portal, and we've talked about the guild, the Mithril guild. And hopefully during the Christmas, we get some time to move forward with this. So what we want to enable is not something crazy quest farming thing. It's going to be something very simple and straightforward for the people that wants to help us really evaluate. If you want to send your trading data from Perpdex, share your performance on Mithril so that we can bridge the gap between the data discrepancies. If it's like today, a lot of us got points. So it could be to share your points and how you were able to generate those points, with what cost, with what strategy, with what bot. So it's a light quest system where you don't need to spend money, where you don't need to do stuff like that, but a way for you to earn points, even if you're not super active in the vault or on the bots. It helps out if you're in both of them, because then you're going to be able to do more of the quests. But there are going to be some lighter quests just around community. And yeah, stuff like joining Alpha Fridays and get a little bit of points. So we're going to have a bit more points going out to just people that are incredible community members. And then, of course, there's also going to be some early opportunities there for people that, for example, want to try out a bot and find parameters for people that are running bots to share their XP and how they were able to achieve that XP. Because, yeah, at the end of the day, we're here to like create alpha. And if you guys can help us do that, when you find the alpha, you should be rewarded for that. That's a little bit the logic behind it. And then I would let Thomas keep his little secret tree thing. You guys are going to see it when it comes, but it's beautiful. And it's gamification at the best. Like gamification and personal development brought together. But enough about me rambling on. I think, Thomas, should we do like an update, like the product roadmap, what has been pushed, what we have left? Or, sorry, maybe in the meantime,
I haven't prepared it, to be honest.
No worries. Let's do Hugo. We know that you were at Breakpoint last week. We saw some very nice pictures. I think me and Thomas got some pictures that the public didn't get to see when you sat down with some very high ups at these different Perpdexes. Do you want to give us an overview? What happened at Breakpoint? Who did you meet up with? Was it a good atmosphere? Yeah. What is your takeaway from Breakpoint?
Yeah, of course. So Breakpoint was focused on Solana, as it's Solana Breakpoint. So I was there to make connection with Perpdex on Solana mostly, but not only, because, for example, I had a great discussion with Warid from a C-level from Paradex, and we are cooking something good for you guys. And
Yes, we are.
yeah, so at the moment we can't say more, but you will be known very soon. Also, two major Perpdex are coming on Solana. So you already know Bulk, because we did a grid sale with Borkpad, and we invested in the Bulk validators and Bulk LST. So these things are still running, and I'm really bullish on Bulk, because they also announced during Breakpoint they're going to work with the Jitos BAM system. This is a system that order transaction in Solana, in the Solana ledger, to avoid to get MEV, for your transaction to get into sandwich, and to have the best execution. So very bullish on Bulk. You can maybe trade and flow from Kairos did a good trade about that. And also a new DEX is coming on Solana. Very bullish on this one. This is Phoenix from Ellipsis Labs. So we're going in touch with them and trying to integrate them for the first day, either Bulk or Phoenix, in order for you guys to be the most early on this Perpdex, because it's very important to be early on those narratives, and that's what I'm trying to do during Breakpoint. And yeah, you will not be disappointed.
Nice.
I think this is the great overview because many things happen during breakpoint, but as we'll focus on perp decks at the moment, yeah,
Beautiful.
I think this is the three major updates from Sona breakpoint 25.
Super nice. Sanders, thank you so much for the feedback. Really good point. I think Tom already answered it, but yeah, we're going to work on it. I think that's it. I think we're going to try and wrap it up a little bit. Unless, boys, well, we have a little bit of Christmas stuff. So next week, I'm not sure. Are we doing Alpha Friday next week?
26. Let's say a bit safe and say maybe this one is cancelled.
Yeah. So maybe next Alpha Friday is actually a bit of Christmas holidays. But trust me when I say we're going to be building so that we can ship really cool stuff at the beginning of the new year. There is still trading competition, or essentially a grid strategy bot competition. So if you launch a grid bot, you have a chance to win $250 in stables on Tuesday if you get the most volume. If you have the best extrapolated cost per million, so you don't need to do a million in volume, but it's going to be your extrapolated cost. You need to have more than 50K of volume though, and then it's your P&L together with your volume that creates the cost per million. I would highly recommend checking out the tool that we also launched called the Points Estimator. So now it's Friday, you should be getting points from most of the platforms. I think I've gotten it from Paradex and Pacifica. I think I'm still waiting a little bit on Extended. Right?
Extended, I think it's on Monday that they
Yeah. So now that you've gotten your points, feel free to use a point estimator, play around with the valuations. I would highly recommend checking out Polymarket. On Polymarket, you're going to see where the actual sentiment lies. We, in the videos, are using the lowest estimates just because then we put the criteria on ourselves the highest. But yeah, I would play around with it a bit because it's quite fun and nice to see because it could be that you're feeling like, oof, I've spent $100, $200, $500. I think I've spent maybe $1,500 or $1,500. And it's quite nice to now be able to see with a decent reliability, like, okay, I'm actually in the green all in all, even though I'm generating a negative P&L with the points. And now we're not even including the airdrop that Paradex is going to do. They have a meme coin going out that they're going to drop to all of the people that have earned XP. So
yeah,
we're really trying to like manage expectations, our own and yours. But it's quite nice to play around with the point estimator because if you're like me, you could be feeling right around now that like, I've spent a bit of money on this. And it made me really happy to see that somewhere between $2,700 up to even $6,000, $7,000 is my potential return on investment, which is, yeah, that's 1 to 5x pretty much, which is fantastic, to be honest. So yeah, and then I saw somebody wrote somewhere, let's start a green P&L bot for Christmas. I like that idea. I would say maybe the next challenge is a pure P&L play. But I also know that we're doing a lot of progress on the delta neutral stuff. And I know that open interest is currently getting a little bit of a boost from some of the perp dexes. So I think maybe a delta neutral competition after the grid one, or a hunt for a green P&L. There's definitely going to be.
we have a lot of stuff planned, and yeah, we just need time to ship them and to not to ship because they are already kind of in the pipeline, but we just want to find the right time to release it.
And we also we do a bit of battle testing, so we nearly always do 2 days of internal testing with the entire team before we drop it to you guys, so that one, we have a little bit of experience ourselves using the tools. Hopefully we can find some best practices that we can share with you guys, and hopefully we also find any of the sort of critical challenges that we might run into. But before I go on and on and on, I want to wish everyone a wonderful weekend, early Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. Next Friday, we might be off. It might be that we have some eggnog and we decide to jump on the other Friday anyway. That's not impossible. But maybe manage expectations. Next week, we're going to take Christmas break, but we're going to be building stuff so that you guys have a lot of surprises during January. Opportunity to earn some stables right before Christmas by launching a grid bot. And then, yeah, check out the points to see how much you've earned. Mithril has its own point system as well that went live earlier today. And we're going to distribute some points. So check that out as well to get a smile on your face. Otherwise, I hope everyone has a great weekend and a great Christmas and New Year's. Any last words, Tom and Hugo?
Always the same. Thank you, guys. Thank you for feedback, support, being there with us. Have a good weekend, good holidays, and see you very soon.
Beautiful. And as always, we need to do the exit song. This is actually one thing. Sorry, last thing. We need to set up a Mithril Spotify playlist because we're getting so many good songs. I don't know if you heard, but on the Delta Neutral video, there was a completely new song that was made by yours truly, OX Pacho, right here. He created the Delta Neutral song, and I'm playing that in my car, and it makes me feel real good. So have a listen to that. It's absolutely amazing. Now we're going to tune it out with the song from Top Tony. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, guys.
See you.
Shining bright in the silver storm, cut through the dark where legends are born. Mithril flows, the heart of mine, forged in fire, chasing light. Mithril strong, unbreakable chain. Feel the pulse, the power remains. Mithril bold, it gleams, it sings. Armor of God, the strength of kings. In the clash of steel, it never bends. Through every battle, it transcends. Mithril whispers a tale untold, a legacy carved in molten gold. Mithril strong, unbreakable chain.